हेलो गाइस, आज हम खेलेंगे द ब्रांड न्यू एपिक गेम्स की तरफ से एलन वेक 2। सबसे इनिशियल चीज़ ऑडियो सही है, थोड़ा सा और कम कर ले रहा हूँ वरना फिर यही दिक्कत होगी कि तेरी आवाज़ तो आई नहीं थी। हाँ ठीक है। ग्राफिक्स, हाँ जी हाँ, तो डिस्प्ले रेजोल्यूशन ठीक है। रेंडर रेजोल्यूशन अभी इतना ही रहने दे रहा हूँ मैं, ये बाद में चेंज करके देखेंगे अगर याद रहा तो ऑब्वियसली। DLSS फ्रेम जनरेशन अभी रहने देता हूँ। मोशन ब्लर ठीक है। कस्टम हाई, अल्ट्रा हाई, हाई 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 हाई, रे ट्रेसिंग हाई हाई हाई। हाँ जी चलो, तो बस मैं वो ऑन कर लूँ लेफ्ट साइड में FPS वाला। हाँ जी लेट्स गो। So far 165 FPS, new game, normal। बहुत ज़्यादा टॉप नॉच बोला जा रहा है इस गेम को ग्राफिक्स वगैरह के अकॉर्डिंग। डोंट माइंड द आवाज़।
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Helen does not wake 2।
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Yes, okay, good। थोड़ा फार क्राई वाला फील दे रहा है अभी।
This is not the story I hoped
ऑब्वियसली
it
है ही
would
नहीं
be.
है, सर्वाइवल हॉरर गेम है ये, रेमेडी
This is
एंटरटेनमेंट
not
की
the
तरफ
ending I wanted.
से एपिक गेम्स पे पब्लिश
This
किया गया
story
है।
will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
रेटिंग्स तो बहुत अच्छी हैं इसकी, 9.4 आउट ऑफ 10 है ये। 9.4 आउट ऑफ 10। शीश। ओह माय गॉड, 25 FPS। व्हाट इज रॉन्ग? थोड़ा ब्राइटनेस बढ़ा लेता हूँ मैं भी। अब खेलना होगा मुझे जहाँ तक है। ओह नो, FPS तो 30 आ रहा है बस। मैं भी आगे जाके ठीक हो थोड़ा। 98% GPU यूज़ होने पे 2K RTX 47 का ये हाल है। 2K में 30 FPS ले रहा है। नहीं यार, जाओ मत यार। मत जाओ यार, बेचारा एक तो नेकेड है। ये आवाज़ कैसी आ रही है, कहाँ कहाँ से? शेट, 25 FPS पे चल रहा है। शेट, क्या गेम है ये? ओ अरे अरे अरे, फ्लैशबैक्स। अरे 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 यार, चलो आई ट्राई टू अवॉइड द बम्स ना दिखें। एनवायरनमेंट नहीं दिखेगा फिर। बहुत देर से दबा रहा हूँ, हिल नहीं पा रहा था, अब आया, अनलॉक हुआ है। नंगे पे टहल रहा है क्या भाई? ओह शिट, अच्छा इसको फ्लैशबैक से था। इसका कैरेक्टर काफ़ी अच्छा वो किया है। रेंडर रन रन रन। ओह अरे अरे अरे, मुझे लग रहा है मुझे बचना था क्या? अच्छा नहीं, पार्ट ऑफ स्टोरी है। मर्डर केसेस का वो सही है, कल्ट है ये। ओह म्यूजिक तो अभी भी मुझे हाई लग रहा है। हार्ट निकाल लिया, ओके। गो 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 रन। सिर्फ और सिर्फ हार्ट निकाल के छोड़ा बेचारे का। यहाँ पे लेके आएगा एलन वेक 2। शीश कितना कूल था ये। और वाइट में लग रहा है तो और अच्छा लग रहा है वाइट में लिखा हुआ। ये रेड में होता इतना अच्छा नहीं लगता। बहुत सोचा डेवलपर्स ने यार। चलो गुड गुड। 220 समथिंग FPS स्टोरी मोड में। गेम प्ले में तो 25 ही आ पाया। स्किप करने का ऑप्शन है तो
I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
लेट्स
Oh
जस्ट
my
सी द
god,
स्टोरी।
Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the
just
show.
like
You
that.
were supposed to wait and watch with me.
With us too.
I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom.
Oh god, nice.
And say hi to Casey.
तो
Tell him to
काफी
stop
अच्छा
brooding so
view था।
much.
Logan? I will.
Bye kiddo।
Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
इनकी शक्ल पे आवाज सूट नहीं कर रही है ये। थॉमस हडसन मार्को।
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
अच्छा ओके, ये
Feels
उस
like the
टाउन में आए
killer's
होंगे
leaving
फिर।
us a message.
कल्ट है वो, पूरा ध्यान से।
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
जूनियर है,
You
सही
should
नहीं आ
take lead. Think of me as the backup.
रहा। अच्छा राइट।
Okay. Any words of advice?
स्टे सेफ।
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Why is he being so straightforward? हाँ यही कहीं तो हुआ था उसका।
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
डेथ सीन है ये तो,
Time to get to work.
जितना मुझे याद है। हाँ FPS ड्रॉप डाउन टू 20s। ओह माय गॉड, ये क्या हो गया? DLSS फ्रेम जनरेशन डालना पड़ेगा क्या?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear. I'll check
19
out that map.
FPS। ओह नो, इसमें तो नहीं खेल पाएंगे हम। नाइनटीन 17 FPS में क्या होगा? चलो रुको, कुछ चेंज करते हैं। जनरल स्टोर, रेंटल केबिन्स, Control goals. Get to the crime scene. Find the deputies. Crime scene. लेक इधर है. कुछ crime scene जैसा लिखा हुआ है क्या कहीं पे? P player. Zoom out.
I think I hear someone.
पहले रुको ज़रा ग्राफिक्स का वो करना चाहिए. ज़्यादा ही वो है ये. DLA को इसको अल्ट्रा करते हैं और ये सीधा ओके.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
40s चला गया ये.
Hey, over here.
ये डेप्यूटी हैं क्या? नहीं, ग्राफिक्स अच्छे नहीं लग रहे. ऑप्शंस ग्राफिक्स को थोड़ा और करना पड़ेगा कुछ. अल्ट्रा परफॉर्मेंस नहीं, क्वालिटी रखते हैं थोड़ी सी ठीक ठाक. फ्रेम जनरेशन रहने देता, अभी रहने देता हूँ. वी सिंक कर ले रहा ऑन. ये तो रखना पड़ेगा अल्ट्रा वगैरह. शैडो डिटेल्स ठीक है, मीडियम में रहने देता हूँ मैं. रे ट्रेसिंग को मीडियम कर लेते हैं. लो ऑफ मीडियम. अभी देखते हैं 27
It's
FPS.
Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, that,
बस पता लग गया.
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
तो जाने दो. एनवायरनमेंट ही देख लेता हूँ मैं. क्या बनाया है ऐसा तो कि बिल्कुल FPS ही नहीं आ पा रहे. Any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the
Let me go,
campground,
just-
all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thank you.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
अच्छा सॉरी, यहाँ से तो आए थे. यहाँ जाना है. इससे कुछ बात करनी रहेगी फिर तो. 30 FPS फिर भी प्लेएबल है. कुछ बोलना है क्या तुमको? क्यों देख रहे हो ऐसा? फॉलो करो, आओ. I'll take the road
I need to
not
think
taken.
through the facts of the case.
You can access the case board inside the mind place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
The Cauldron
Worth
Lake
taking another
murders.
look.
मर्डर का मेथड. विक्टिम्स 3 है. कितनी ज़्यादा अच्छी क्वालिटी है ये. विक्टिम्स, ऑल विक्टिम्स रिपोर्टेड मिसिंग इन 2010. नो अदर कॉमनैलिटीज़. 10 Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Teacher body bloated. Large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed. हाँ, उसके साथ भी यही किया गया. Slight difference in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water, post-mortem. bruising on wrist and legs, deep gash in chest, heart missing. All bodies experience bloating. Killer profile, post-mortem tattooing of the body. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. You are now free to navigate the caseboard or leave by pressing escape.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am.
Thank you.
You crack cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
तो ऑलरेडी केस समझ में आ रहा है क्योंकि मैं अभी मरा था थोड़ी देर पहले. बाकी
Stairs are
लोग
out.
को-
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
है मैं भी कर देता हूँ चलो. जस्ट फॉर द ट्रेंड. अच्छा मैं शिफ्ट कर रहा हूँ तो वो भी शिफ्ट कर रहा है. ओके बढ़िया गुड.
Fucking nature.
अभी मैक्स पेन वाली आवाज़ है एकदम.
There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only
same.
thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
ये
If they did,
अभी थोड़ी देर
next
पहले जब
coffee's
मरे थे
on
तब
me.
हाँ यहीं पे भाग रहे थे हम लोग.
Hey!
Deputy
Thornton है ये.
Thornton, I take
Thornton,
it.
हाँ.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved.
ये बहुत
The
जोश
body's
में है
behind
ये.
the store. Come
हाँ,
on,
चलो.
I'll show you.
भागो फिर. तुम रह गए तुम नहीं देख रहे.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the US.
ये रही बॉजी. सिर्फ चेस्ट निकाल के चेस्ट साइड में रख दिया. छोड़ दिया चेस्ट. चेस्ट में होल 1 लिखा हुआ है. एविडेंस 2
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table.
steps,
Now, he
3
didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and
4
stuff.
बियर्ड और बारबेक्यू.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me
और
a
क्या कर
coffee.
सकते हैं इस पे.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlock the first key image. You can place it on caseboard inside the mind place.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
नहीं. Placing a key image on caseboard begins a new line of investigation. Right. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright. अच्छा ये तो हमने किया ही. Consistent with murders. The key image is placed. It will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable. Investigate the crime scene. You can collect clues from the body to progress.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
हाँ वही.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
अरे आ जाओ।
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
हाँ वही तो।
But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
हाँ ठीक है। ये वाला 4th क्लू पहले
Someone
ये
left in a
शूटिंग हुई है।
hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
हाँ वही तो।
Someone
कैमरा ही
was
होगा।
drinking beer.
यानी कि ये
They
लोग चिल
spent
कर रहे
time
थे
here,
पहले।
waiting.
हाँ जी। Victim, the killers. Victim. Cooler and beer bottles. नहीं इसका है ही नहीं ये सीन।
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
थर्ड ये रख लूँ।
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
विक्टिम तो मरी गया।
Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
इसमें क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं है। थर्ड भी कुछ नहीं। सब तो खुद ही कर लिया इन लोगों ने। बियर बॉटल्स का भी हो गया क्लू। में भी आसपास देख के आते हैं।
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
क्या कर रहे हैं?
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
ये अजीब सा रिप्लाई था।
Nice talking to you, too.
मीन्स ये यही करेगा अभी थोड़ी देर। तो यहाँ पे आगे जाने का सीन नहीं है कुछ, यानी कि अभी लॉक्ड है एरिया मेरे हिसाब से। और अभी देखेंगे तो और क्लूज। ये क्या है?
Need the key. Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
चलो पिकनिक एरिया। और क्लूज तो फिर बॉडी के आसपास ही मिलना चाहिए। नहीं है। 30 FPS से तो गेम क्या ही लग रहा है गेम इसके बाद तो। ठीक है। और कोई क्लू लग नहीं रहा मुझे। जब 3 यहाँ लिखा हुआ है, 2 यहाँ है, इन दोनों को इन्वेस्टिगेट कर दिया गया। 1 हमारी बॉडी इटसेल्फ है।
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
अच्छा।
He came to town about
13
13
years
years
ago.
ago.
FBI में
I
इतना
haven't
मोटा।
heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh,
तुम लोगों को कैसे पता?
yes. You probably knew
No
him.
way.
Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state.
Yeah, right.
But yeah,
I mean, a few
ran
times in
into him a few
Quantico.
times at Quantico. worked any cases together.
ग्राफिक्स
After
बहुत
his
ज़्यादा ही
partner
सही से
got
दे
killed
दिए
in the
हैं.
field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
मैं बताता हूँ ना.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors.
यहाँ क्या होगा?
Depression led to booze,
Booze led to paranoia.
He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that
Dying.
story.
but no happy ending.
That's not right. Keep trying.
हाँ, ये क्यों नहीं लग रहा है? यहीं तो लगेगा ही, और कहाँ जाएगा? लो. अजीब सा ही है.
Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Tripod found. हाँ, ये सब हो
They
चुका है.
planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready.
वही तो.
They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13
वही
years.
तो.
Why here? Why now?
अरे, ये क्या हुआ?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
हाँ.
Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Place to get inside. Heads of substance. ये क्या supernatural powers हैं क्या बहन पे?
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
It's
It's
dark.
dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was
Lake से
chosen
आया
as
था
the
वो.
victim. Why?
तो लेक पे जाना
This
रहेगा.
switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This
Planned
was
था
a
ये.
ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person.
Container for
More like a
something.
container for something.
Cauldron Lake. अब Cauldron Lake पे जाएंगे अपन. क्या बोलते हो?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
Yes.
Lead the way.
Sounds good.
मुझे पता है कहाँ है
This
lake.
way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You better wait here. Yes.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
Okay.
It's
Ledge
not
है
that
चढ़ने के लिए.
complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night. possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses.
FBI है ना इसलिए इनको कुछ कर नहीं रहा है.
The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
बिल्कुल ही
What was this
उसकी
guy
आवाज़
doing
मैच
skinny
स्क्रीन की
dipping
आवाज़.
at this time of year?
Haven't figured. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know tree.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
हाँ barefoot है ये.
They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
यहाँ बेहोश पड़ा होगा उसको क्या?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
बहुत knowledge है इन बहन को.
Like a manuscript.
Yeah.
Page of story.
Manuscript.
Killer left a message.
It's for us.
Huh?
The text is about us.
Huh? How?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found.
अरे
The first step down into terrifying depths.
बाप रे ये तो futuristic हो गया.
Reading the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation.
अच्छा writer है.
How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
बहुत खोजा खाजी हो गई भाई.
Someone's been watching us.
हाँ.
Playing a sick game with us.
Exactly.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. This mug always cheers me up.
Nightingale के उस पे कुछ नया ऑप्शन आया.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
बहुत दिमाग वाला गेम है ये. ध्यान से खेलना पड़ता है इसको एकदम.
You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Nice.
I
Good.
must find out what.
Yes. Good. You have to. चलो आज के लिए इतना ही केस सॉल्व करते हैं. बाकी फॉर नेक्स्ट एपिसोड अगर चाहते हैं कि नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में हो तो लाइक और कमेंट कर देना. इफ़ यू वांट टू कंटिन्यू द स्टोरी जस्ट लाइक एंड कमेंट कि नेक्स्ट पार्ट चाहिए. चलो देन बाय बाय. दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. हैव अ नाइस डे. बाय बाय.